Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers, and we're still out here in Fresno, California, and just check out all the RV parts that we're able to harvest off our donor RV. So let's just go through it, get this thing loaded. Sun's going down, we don't have much time, we have to head out soon. So yeah, let's check about all our goodies. Some people might not say it looks like goodies, but hey, for us, we know those parts are expensive, hard to get, so let's check out our payload. First thing first is our V10 gas engine right here. I mean, that thing alone is probably worth how much we paid, $1,000.
Well, it's got the transmission too.
Right, engine,
roughly,
transmission.
what do we think, like 50,000 miles on it?
Maybe. I mean, it's hard to say because this was really burnt, so it's hard, you know, I don't know how many miles are on it exactly, but still, I'm pretty sure that's worth money right there.
Let's just say easy $1,000.
Easily. So that right there basically almost covered the cost of our RV. I think we're down 500 bucks. Let's keep going. So it's hard to estimate what the price value of this is, but we know our floor is messed up. So just raw material, steel tubing, well, at least 300 bucks, I would say. At least $300 there. We got our firewall over here. We also have more steel tubing. We have our, you know, it's like very unique shape bent. I'm gonna say another at least 300 bucks. So right there on this trailer load, I think cover the cost of the RV that we bought. So
plus it's got a generator right there.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Did you miss the generator?
Wow. Dang, we actually Googled this thing. It's worth $4.5 grand. So used, they're going for like 4,500 bucks. I mean, I don't know the condition of it, so I would say easily 1,500 bucks. Not bad.
I feel like we're on storage wars.
Yeah,
like
we're just trying to count the cost, you know, make sure our unit was, you know, a good buy or not. So far, I think we're already in the green. I mean, then minus our plane tickets, kind of stuff like that. I think we're right there. This thing alone, this trailer, covers the cost of what we need. So let's keep going. I know it doesn't look much, but this is our passenger side panel that we need. This is the complete side for fiberglass work. I mean, just to have that little molding piece, that's like 200 bucks. It's ridiculous how much parts are for the RV. So I would say this is at least $300 right here, plus so much fiberglass work that we get to save because it's a solid piece.
Plus it's got aluminum framing inside.
Right.
It's got the window
just
frame
in case
already
ours
done.
bent. There's the window itself. We have the window frame on it. Looking good. Oh yeah, we're up. So next we have our level jacks. They're a little rough shape right now, but honestly I think that's just said. Those are wash up and clean up nicely. So automatic leveling system, really nice to have. It's like hydraulic. We had one before, we sold it for $1,000. So
but did that one have the control panel and all the other stuff and hoses?
It's like 500 bucks, I mean, whatever. I mean, honestly, these alone go a piece for like 500-600 bucks on eBay. So you gotta wait a little bit. It's a waiting game, but definitely worth money right there. And we got the pump for it as well, so that's nice. Not bad. Moving right down the list, we have our little Calo converter. I mean, we have a dealer that we're gonna scrap it there, so at least 100 bucks, I would say. It's not too bad. Side door that we have over there, they're worth about $300 on eBay, and it's hard to find the right one you need, so you definitely take measurements, and you still get the wrong one. Part numbers are a nightmare to get, so we know this one fits because we have the same exact kind. So it definitely helps a lot. Moving right down along, we have our awning. This one did rip the skin, but we have all the mechanics for it. We have the arms, we have the motor, we have, you know, all the mechanical skeleton for it, but we do need a new awning. We might just put it in the shop or something. I don't know what we'll do with it. I
mean, people still need the arms. Who knows? They got damaged, you know, they're towing it or they're...
Awnings are like #1 thing that gets broken on RVs because you leave them out, windstorm, rain, they get bent. I mean, I broke mine already. Happens to the best of us. And over there we have the face. I mean, honestly, that's like so valuable because I don't even know how much that would even cost. Guys, leave some comments down below what your estimate would be for the whole face, front end of an RV, because usually those do get damaged. I mean, that's right there, it's exposed, hard to get, probably a, you know, back order, blah blah blah. So I would say at least $1,000. Leave some comments below what you think. Yeah, we'll get some totals. Over there we have our radiator, AC condenser, transmission cooler, fan shroud, whole front end. I mean, honestly, with the whole thing, rebar over there as well, and we need all those because ours was in the front. I can't even imagine tallying all those up, how much it would cost at the end. Yeah, a lot. And like I said, still good possibility of getting the wrong one, and now we know we got the right parts. Go right along. So we have the front face. This goes on top. That piece was such a pain to get off, but hey, it was worth it because, like I said, also really hard to find. Say easily 400 bucks. There is our frame for our chair for the passenger side. We have the cushions, but ours is bent a little bit. So we're just gonna have to make this one work and fix that because that's like $1,000 chair right there. So we'll make that work. Not a big deal. Moving over there, we got your electric steps. You got a bunch of wires. I mean, it had that solar panel wiring in there, converter stuff. So I don't know if it had solar panels or was wired.
A lot of cables, batteries, and things like that.
Very thick, a lot of copper. So a lot of good stuff. I'd say easily 200-300 bucks, whatever. Nice.
Also, we got the window frames. Glass is busted, but we do need them, and we got a guy that can cut glass for us.
Right, so the custom shaped glass, as long as we have the frame, the structure for it, we could definitely get that made. Not a problem. Drive shaft, just in case. I don't really need it, but you never know. Honestly, good drive shafts for RVs are kind of universal, look pretty much the same. And
I mean, last time I had to order one, it was like, what, $800 from the dealer?
yeah, it was ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that drive shaft just in case.
I mean, they took it out already, so all we had to do is put in the trailer. So
yeah, so let's go ahead and get this stuff loaded up, because I said sun's going down. Even though it feels a lot cooler right now, it definitely works like this. But yeah, we have a saran wrap, we have a tote. We're just gonna get all this stuff prepped up, ready, and load it on our trailer. All right, guys, sorry it's getting really dark. We didn't record much because we were racing the sun. But yeah, it's nighttime already, but we basically got it loaded up, saran wrapped all the good pieces that we need. There it is. But basically in the morning, we're just gonna go ahead to the dump, get rid of everything else, all the extra parts. Yeah, there's still some goodies on there, but it is what it is. Just get rid of it, move on in life, and then head back to Sacramento, where we're gonna get my dad loaded up, and then he's gonna take it to South Carolina. So we're not done yet, the adventure continues, but that's all for tonight. See you in the morning. Guys, we're on the road. My dad's waiting in Sacramento, about 3 hours from here, so we basically got to get over there, load him up, and he'll be on his way to South Carolina. But hey, huge shout out to our cousin Max Nico. We couldn't do without him. And basically they do bees at BZ Bodies, so check them out.
BZ Bodies is family owned and operated. From getting the bees to harvesting the bees, from making the pallets, they do everything in-house. All natural raw honey. Over 12 years of experience and know-how. They have more than 1,000 colonies, and there's about 65,000 bees per colony. You can get honeycomb or a mix or pure honey. It is the healthiest thing you could eat. I mean, this stuff is just raw, not processed, 100% honey, nothing added. They have so many different flavors: orange blossom, sage, and other wildflowers. Tangerine, pomegranate. Man, flipping cars is hard, but getting honey is no joke. It is definitely a process. These crates weigh more than 80 pounds to 100 pounds when they're full, and you're talking about hundreds of little boxes, pallets full of them. Dang, it's definitely work. BZ Bodies works hard to get you the purest, best honey. So I highly recommend check out their website, get yourself some natural raw honey.
Here we go, guys. Made it back to Sacramento, where our next challenge awaits us. Basically, we need to take all our parts, everything that we need, and put it into the car trailer. We just got a little spot right there in the front. That's where we got to play Tetris and make this stuff fit without it making it disappear. Because yeah, all that hard work, getting all these parts harvested out, so let's get it back home. Let's go ahead and just load it up, and hopefully it all fits in there. Alright guys, so after many hours of playing Tetris, going back and forth, we actually had to get rid of our white plastic crate that we had all the parts inside because, you know, that part didn't fit, so we eliminated it and we just shoved everything inside. We bought like 24 straps, I don't know how many. Yeah, it was a lot of straps. We got some of the tarp from Harbor Freight and basically got it all in there, capsulized, and it looks like a car on the other side. So I'm pretty happy with it. It feels pretty good. You know, if it's a 3,000-mile road trip back to South Carolina, we'll make sure all our parts are good and we don't lose anything on the road. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time and effort, but hey, we got it and it's looking good. That's crazy, guys. Everything that was on this trailer was basically full. If you remember before, we were able to tuck in and put right there for like a compact SUV. It's kind of close. Tarped it all up, strapped it all down. We got an engine in there, generator, front wall, frame, floor, wheels, all sorts of goodies. So hopefully that'll make it back to South Carolina in one piece, secured and good to go. Off to South Carolina. Let's go hang out, relax, and we're flying out in the morning. Alright guys, we're back in South Carolina and my dad's here as well, so we're gonna go ahead and unload everything. Made it here in one piece, one giant piece, but let's go ahead and just get these parts off and back in the shop. guys, there we go, just like that, unloaded my dad, all those parts. Man, there's so many good things. I'm happy it all transported, nothing got damaged. Whew, what a journey, 3,000-mile road trip for all those parts, but hey, we got it here, we got it safe. But that's all the time for this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, click that like button, stay tuned. We are gonna get this RV back together. We'll see what we got, what we need, and we got a breakdown, so a lot of work ahead of us, but we'll catch you next time.